Yo, yo, what's up, Eighth Houser? What's up? 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 Eighth House, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, what's going on, Eighth Houser? I hope you guys are doing okay. Happy Wednesday. Happy motherfucking hump day. All right, happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. And all them things. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all read the title. Eighth Houser, there is a karmic reader syndicate that takes turns snatching energy and content. Okay. If you're an eighth houser and a content creator, such as myself, I just want to put out a message for people that are like me. Okay. So if you are an eighth houser and you are a content creator, I know that you guys often deal with plagiarism and people routinely taking your intellectual property. This karmic reader syndicate, what they do is they like to do these like bulletin, like these news bulletin type readings. What they'll do is, okay, this karmic reader syndicate, they take turns snatching your content. You could be a person that posts intentionally, sporadically, periodically. You don't put yourself out there every single day and do, maybe posting content if you do like readings or tutorials and stuff. You don't have to be in the spiritual community, right? But let's say that you are, okay? You don't have to be in a spiritual community, but you could be in any type of community. But let's just say that you post very intentionally, okay? You're very stingy with your energy, stingy with your appearance, and I think that that has grown more intense over the years because you're starting to kind of put these pieces together. Now, this karmic reader syndicate, now what they do is now collectively these people do not have no gifts. They don't have no gifts. They never cultivated whatever little gift that they did have. They forfeited it in order to join this group. Now they within this syndicate they have to do news bulletin readings and report what's going on in your life. Okay, so if you are genuinely and organically talented, I feel like they have like a list of people. I feel like they're giving a list of people. I feel like they're giving like an email. I feel like there is some type of like video chat or Zoom call, conference call between them, and I feel like they all have an assignment to snatch energy and content through other content creators. Okay, when it comes on the spiritual community and tarot community side of things, I feel like what they do is they will have people that are outside that are on the fringes of this group who want to be down, kind of like groupies of this group, um, come at you the most. Okay, they kind of send these people kind of like as watchdogs. Okay, so they might send people there as watchdogs. So I feel like there is definitely watchdogs in the energy eighth houser for sure. And you'll notice that if you are a content creator, you'll notice that multiple people will be stealing content from you. Multiple people, and they're literally saying the same things. Like you can say certain keywords or whatever, and multiple people will repeat back what you say, and they all have a certain subscriber count. These could be larger channels, medium to large channels that are stealing from you. These people are desperate for content. They don't really put their heart and their soul into their work because they gave that up. All right. But they are supposed to do these like news bulletin readings on you. So not only that they are contracted to steal content from you as soon as you come out fresh out the oven with it, they snatching it up. You feel me? They're not even giving it a chance for it to cool. Like I could see that you guys eighth house, I could see that you're a person where, like I said, you post intentionally. You post when it matters. You're not doing it to be seen or liked or whatever. You just do it because, like, it's just like the Chronic song. I do it for love. I don't do it for the likes. That's what you do. You do it for the love. Okay. You actually have a real gift, and because you have a real gift, you're going to be targeted by this karmic reader syndicate. They are going to target you. Okay, because they need to appear that they have gifts. They need to appear that they still have it. So you are somebody that they avidly watch. Like I said in my previous live stream, they watch you like MTV. They watch you like you a premium channel, like you Showtime, like you fucking Cinemax and shit like that. All right, they take keywords and things that you say, um, just to let you know uh, that they're watching you. And I feel like the group members of this comic reader syndicate, it's like they all have this understanding. They're all on the same energetic wavelength, and they all have this understanding. We're supposed to steal from this type of content creators or whatever. Um, so I feel like this is meant to trigger people who have constantly gone through that, and we know that eighth housers constantly go through this. 12th housers do too as well. Eighth housers constantly go through people being incredibly jealous of your intuition, jealous of your spiritual gifts, your creativity, and the fact that you really are tapped into the spiritual world. So they do these news bulletin readings, and basically these people, the I feel like they manufacture intuitive readings, and they manufacture um, channelings. Some of these people will claim that they know how to channel, but what it is that they're channeling other people's fucking information from their channels. That's the channel. That's the only part where where the channeling word comes in, is when they are channeling off of somebody else's platform. What they do is they take out their handy dandy dusty ass fucking notebook, because they can't read right, they can't spell. A lot of these people are remedial in the motherfucking spirit. Let's go there. They are remedial in the spirit, okay, and in the physical, okay. So what they do is they will watch your platform, and they may go from platform to platform. I bet you this person is like a platform hopper, okay. They go from platform to platform, to see where you're the most active. um, then they start to write down whatever that you're saying, whatever that you're on, whatever that you're talking about, okay? And then they will take those things and they'll go to different people who are like you. They'll go to other talented content creators who are just like you, and they'll jot down what they're saying, just pretty much watch them for a week and just see what the fuck they own. And then they put it all together, and then they come back with their message. Oh, I got a channeled message for you guys. Yeah, I got a channel message for y'all. Yeah, you could be going through this, you could be going through that, you could be going through this and that. It's not that they're channeling it from spirit. They're actually just watching people online. Most of the people that they're watching and that they're cyber stalking are people that they've actively tried to false flag and take down. People that they've actually teamed up with other karmic readers in the syndicate, um, to try to take down your channel or false flag your platforms, maybe give bad reviews to your business, things like that. These are the same people, because they couldn't take your platform down. They had the nerve to come back to your platform after trying to vehemently take your platform down or tarnish your platform. They had the nerve to come back on some Oliver Twist shit and be like, "May I have some more?" type shit. They come back to your platform to steal. But if they were successful in their conspiracy to take your platform down, they wouldn't even have a platform to come to steal. But because you were able to withstand whatever that they were doing and it didn't work, and you were still able to keep your platform or whatever, you thrived through the situation. Because you choose to thrive through the situation, they want to come back and steal content, which is very insulting, because you and just like I'm thinking about a situation, because I'm an eighth houser too, and that's why I made this channel, so that I could talk about things that I really want to talk about. My main channel, um, I'm always being heavily surveillanced. People take turns stealing my shit too. So that's why I'm coming here to talk to y'all on this ops type shit. Come here to talk to y'all, because I've literally seen it. Like, I posted a reading yesterday, and I have motherfuckers that have a larger platform than me, like literally quoting my work, like literally like through the titles, like whatever that I said, whatever keywords and shit that I fucking said in my reading, it'll come up as titles. So I feel like, if you're going through this, take it as it resonates. If you're not going through this, you could just sit down and just um, kind of learn what's going on. If you're not a content creator, I still think that you should be here, because if you decide to do content, especially if you're organically talented and genuinely talented, you have a big personality, like you hella creative, and you're a spiritual content creator, and you're planning on being one, I feel like you do need to listen to this message. I feel like you do need to listen to this message or whatever. There's a Q&A sticker that just popped up on my stuff. But yes, I feel like, yeah, I feel like there is a Zoom conference. I feel like they are doing Q&A on you. I feel like their job is to research you. Their job is to research you, study you, do readings on you. So you will see that they will take turns stealing your content, and then they will also try to like gauge your reaction to it or whatever that you say in response to it. I feel like they will go ahead and make a video and talk about copycats. That's how sick these people are. They will literally snatch your content, copy off of you, and then go on their video and be like, "These people keep copying off of you. These people keep copying off of you. These people keep doing this. These people," and they are these fucking people. That's how fucking sick they are. And see, that is, and I feel like a lot of them, they try to cloak in the energy of the person that they're stealing from. They try to not only copy your content, your intellectual property, but they're also like copying and manufacturing your frustration about the issue, or you calling out the issue. So be careful about readers that be saying, "Oh, this person copied me," and I know, like on my main platform, I probably say it quite a bit, but I'm saying watch out for people that do that a lot, because they are the main ones that be copying. And in order to kind of disassociate from what they just did, then they will go ahead and do a video and be like, "Oh yeah, they copying off you, they doing this, they doing that," you know. Even though they just literally, even though in that same fucking video, they're literally quoting somebody else. They're literally taking other people's work and refurbishing it and giving it back to you guys as if it is their content. I feel like it's important for you guys as eighth houses to set intentions for your content, because that's what I did. I set intentions for my content, and I'm going to set an intention for this live stream too as well. And my intention for this live stream is that if anybody moving forward, and moving backward and moving forward, anybody that has stolen my content, tried to cosplay under my energy, try to cloak under my energy, okay, I will declare and decree that you will have the nastiest case of bacterial vaginosis known to man. You will have a fucking spiritual stench, bitch, that nobody will want to fucking be around you. They will still shut their face every time they see your nasty ass. You feel me? So there are some things that you need to do to protect your channel. You need to start setting intentions. If somebody steals this message, I want their fucking teeth to fall out. I want them to have a bad case of fucking halitosis, a bad case of bacterial vaginosis. I want their finances to be hit. Whatever video that they stealing your content from, wish for them content to not be demonetized. So if you take, for example, if somebody take my content, the video that you quote my shit, it will not be monetized. Your channel will be demonetized. Okay? We're gonna do a little spell. We're gonna do a little cyber magic spell. Demonetization for all people that plagiarize off of others on this fucking platform. Whether you have a large platform or a small platform, because I've dealt with theft from smaller platforms and large platforms. Smaller platforms that are watchdogs for the large platforms, I've had them be on my ass because they made them do that. They get them to do that. You know what I'm saying? They let them be the crash out Karen. Now, when you call out these people, they get upset, and they start, dropping subliminals and things like that, making subliminal insults, and they start to talk about your platform being small. Okay? They'll try to patronize you. They know exactly what they're doing to you. Let's say it's a large channel stealing from a small channel. The small channel is saying, "Hey, you're stealing my stuff. This is my intellectual property." The larger channel is going to be like, "Well, I don't care. You're a small channel. Nobody's watching you. This, and that. Blah 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 blah. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I don't care. I have, in this digital world." And knowing that most of their followings are fucking bots. Their likes, their views, everything is just bots, 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 bots. You know what I'm saying? Bots. And then when they go on a video, this is how they will respond to you. They'll be like, you could be like an underdog. You could be like a person with a small channel and have like a larger channel stealing from you, and that is them. Okay, so this is their way of kind of taunting the target and triggering the target, or trying to trigger the target and try to get the target to not post anymore. Now check this out. This is how I'm telling you, this is all a mental game. Now let's say that you stop posting. You say, you know what, I'm tired of people stealing my content. I'm gonna stop posting. I'm gonna stop posting. The main ones, and I've seen this with other readers in this in here in this community. That's why I made my playlist of content vultures. I'm gonna put up my link for content vultures, from my main page. I'm gonna put a link up here on my community tab for this page right here, so that you guys can see a lot of the readers that y'all watching are fucking frauds. They're fraudulent as fuck, and they get everything that they're saying, everything that you fucking like about them is not organically them. It doesn't come from them. It actually comes from smaller platforms who happen to be shadow bans. Okay. When they do these new news bulletin readings, they're basically using you as a subject for the story, using you as an involuntary muse for their to get clicks and views. So that in a way is monetizing off of your energy. So when you call your energy back and you take good care of yourself, right? You call your energy back, you take your spiritual baths, you stay in high vibrations. They want to do these news bulletin readings because they want to see what you're into, what you're doing. How are you able to come up with these messages? How are you able to, do this and do that? Because these people fake their fucking gifts. They don't have no fucking gifts. Okay? All they can do, the only gift that they do have, the only remnants of a gift that they have, is the gift of mimicry. That's it. All they could do is mimic and cloak and fucking cosplay. That's it. That's all they could fucking do. So they will do news bulletin readings. They will watch you and write down the things that you're talking about and the things that you're into and all sorts of stuff. And they'll turn into a fake ass funky channeled message. It ain't no fucking channel message, bitch, because you ain't channeled shit from spirit. You channeled shit from my channel. You channeled shit from their channel. You know what I'm saying? You channel shit from other people's channels, and then you put it together and try to say, "Oh, I got a channeled message." No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you not. You ain't got that shit. Motherfuckers will steal your jokes. Motherfuckers will steal your everything, mannerism, and then come on the video and talk about motherfuckers stealing your jokes and your mannerisms after they just fucking did. That's how you know bitches is crazy. Okay, bitches is crazy. You feel me? So I just want to come on here and talk about that because I'm just like, this shit is really fucking weird. Like, and as an eighth houser, it's like, gosh, like, do we ever get a fucking break? People are obsessed with us. Like, I just did a reading yesterday, and I was like, people are trying to watch you. They're obsessed with what you're gonna come up with next. And I done heard like 3 or 4 readers say that shit. They got larger platforms. Three or four of them got larger platforms saying exactly what I'm saying, but they just remixing it. It's like if you're really talented and you're good at coming up with your own content, why are you over here? Why are you on the Eighth House's channel? Why are you on our platforms? Why? Okay. So I feel like these people, they dig all the way to the bottom of the algorithm to find the people that they want to steal, and they attach to them. Some of you guys have been dealing with this for years. Okay. Some of you guys have been dealing with this for years. However, how long you've been on your platform doing whatever that you're doing, I feel like these people, this a karmic reader syndicate has been watching you for years, eating off of your energy for you, and you didn't even know in the first couple of years. You did not even know. You just barely caught on, maybe recently or something like that, right? You just barely catching on. But I feel like these people have been on you for years. You may not even notice that when you first came on the scene, people recognized how talented you are and how genuine your talents are. People saw and it was like, oh, I want that shit. She don't have that much, he or she do not have that much engagement or followers. So yeah, I'm going to snatch they shit. This is exactly what I need to keep my channel up. Okay. That's why you'll notice a lot of people in the Karmic Reader Syndicate, they are so desperate right now. A lot of them are going through financial problems. If they're in a relationship, they're going through relationship problems. They're having a hard time keeping things. Anything that they stole from you and they stole from others, they have a hard time keeping it up. It never lasts. That's what you notice when people steal from you. It never fucking lasts. They don't know how to make it last. That's how fucking worthless that they are. They're worthless. They don't know how to make things last. Okay? You know how to make shit last. You know how to stretch shit out like fucking turkey meat after Thanksgiving. You feel me? Turkey salad, turkey and rice, Turkey burritos, turkey tacos, turkeys over mashed potatoes, turkey salad sandwiches. Like, you know how to make it. For them, they just have a piece of turkey and they just sit there. They don't even know what to do with it because they're so dumb. Okay, so these people, like I said, the karmic readers in the syndicate, they are remedial in the spirit. They're slow. They're remedial. A lot of these people do not have any education at all. They've gotten their persona and their personality. They get everything from the internets. Okay, they get everything from Michael Jackson's internet. Okay, not Beyonce's. Michael Jackson's internet. The August Virgo's internet. Okay, some of you guys could be August Virgo. Shout out to us. Hello. Shout out to us. Okay. You will also notice that these people will screen record your readings as well. Okay, these people will screen record your readings because they that much of a hater. They don't want to give you too much views, but they need your fucking content in order to keep their shit afloat. Okay, because a lot of these people have gotten demonetized. A lot of people don't even have their views, don't even match their subscriber count at this point. A lot of their fans are turning against them and calling them out. You'll notice that a lot of the fans are kind of like turning into vigilante trolls because they've been long term avid watchers of these people and they realize that these people are stealing from others. I'm getting somebody that's really fucking pissed off. I'm getting somebody that's fucking pissed. Somebody that went hard for a spiritual content creator only to find out that they're a fucking charlatan, that they're a fraud, and that everything that they liked about this person, that they admired about this content creator, that they got it from somebody else. They got it from a smaller platform. Or they may have gotten it from somebody else that was on another platform. You may find out that everything you liked about a person was manufactured, fake, gimmicked, doctored up. It was just contrived out of multiple people. So now I feel like this person is pissed off and they're trying to find these other people. Once they find these other people, they're like, "Oh, this is the content that they've been stealing from. This is the artist that they've been stealing from." Okay? So you may get an influx of new fans and these are former fans of these karmic readers that are in this karmic reader syndicate. We're gonna go ahead and throw some cards to the situation, spirit. All right. Let's go ahead and throw some cards in this situation. I'm also going to get the what lies beneath. And then after that, I'm going to leave because I got to go pick up my package from UPS. I got to pick up my package from UPS. And I got to make an extension too. That 3 months went on fast. I should have just did it for the whole motherfucking year, you know? But yeah, we're gonna throw some cards to the situation about this karmic reader syndicate. We're gonna find out exactly what's going on with these people and why the fuck they keep doing this shit. Like, these people confess what they do. Whatever that you say, they repeat it back. These people literally parrot back everything that you say, everything that you do. I've had a lot of things, like you could be a person that has a colorful vocabulary. You're always coming up with catchphrases and words and things like that, and people will just literally take from you. I remember when I look back on my old videos, I'm like, damn, I done started a lot of sayings. Like, if you look back, I want you to look back on your videos. Like, okay, if you could pinpoint the year that you realized, if you could pinpoint maybe when it started, when they finally had saw your channel and started copying off of you, I feel like you guys will be able to go back in time and pinpoint it. Pay attention to spirit. Spirit's going to show you exactly where it began. Thank you. Thank you. That was confirmation. Spirit's going to show you exactly when you became a target for this karmic reader syndicate. So go back and watch your old videos. Okay, you're going to be led to go back and watch your own videos. And you're going to look back and you're going to realize that you came up with so many sayings that are popular now. Sayings, catchphrases, analogies, story times. Like, you have a colorful vocabulary, you're very creative. So go back and watch your old videos. You're going to realize, like, damn, I came up with this. I said this before anybody. I remember I was looking back on my videos, right? I was looking back on my videos and I was like, yeah, I was saying on that. I remember I was saying that on my videos. And I'm like, damn, I be coming up with all kinds of stuff. I remember I was saying on my stuff like, oh, spin the block on you. And then next thing everybody started saying it. I remember saying like, I remember saying on my videos when I was dealing with like going back and forth with people. I feel like some people, they like to go back and forth with you just so that they can see, gauge how you react to it. I feel like you're very engaging, you're very entertaining, you're very thought provoking in your response. They love that shit. They hate it, but they love it because they're able to take from it. Like, oh, whatever sayings, colorful words and sayings and catchphrases that you say, or whatever, when you're getting back at them, when you're clapping back, I feel like they be writing that shit down and then they be saying it, or other people be listening to it. Other people that's in the group, they be listening to it and then they say it in their readings. So that's exactly what they do. They pretty much extract whatever that you create. They extract your creations out of you. Okay. Like I said, they've been doing this for years. It's like it's then they take turns doing it. But yeah, I remember I was like in one of my videos when I was clapping back at one of the detractors and shit. I was like, "You fumbled your relationship. You fumbled da da da." Next thing you know, everybody starts saying it in their videos. They fumbled. Is it? I've never heard anybody say that shit. So you'll notice that as an eighth houser, you'll leave a comment. Let's say you're on social media, you'll leave like a comment or whatever, and you'll say a certain word, and the next thing you know, you'll go to another platform and you'll go in the comment section and somebody is quoting exactly you. So you have a lot of people watching you, eighth houser, like a lot of people, and whatever that you say, they'll just go and use your catchphrases, your analogies and stuff to other people. Yeah, because I remember saying, yeah, you fumbled your relationship. This person fumbled their opportunity, and next you know, everybody started saying fumbled. This motherfucker want to spin the block on you, spin the block on me. Next, everybody like, oh, they finna spin the block on me. Like it's like people, you know what I'm saying? They make you relevant because they keep copying off of you. But then when you call it out, they want to be like, oh, you're irrelevant. Oh, you have a smaller platform. Da, da, da. They know damn well that you are a smaller platform and that you could also be shadow banned. They know that, and they use it to your advantage. That's why they purposely go after people with smaller platforms. And when you say something, what is the first thing they throw in your face? That you have a smaller platform, they have a larger platform. Okay, you have a larger platform, so why are you so desperate and why the fuck are you over here? Because if you're on the eighth house's channel stealing and snatching content, that means that you don't have no gifts, you don't have no connection to source, none of that shit. Okay? But they busy telling their audience that you are evil, that you're demonic, that they don't agree with your spiritual path, they don't agree with your lifestyle, da da da. They're telling everybody, oh, this person don't have no gifts, they don't have no this, they don't have no that. They busy saying shit like that to try to discourage their audience from going any further to find out where did they get it from. Okay. um I don't know what it's like for their audience, but I would know immediately if somebody that I'm watching is taking on somebody's persona, even if I don't know who that person is yet. you know so people will steal all kind of stuff from your ass. So let's do the what lies beneath here. We're gonna tap into this karmic reader syndicate and see what's going on with them. Let's go see. Okay, we got police. Damn. The first card that came out is police. All right. So there is something that I don't know. They like to tap into things. I'm also picking up on the fact that they like to hack DMs. They like to hack Instagram DMs. They like to listen to, because I actually looked it up on Google. I said, is it possible for them to hack? Hey Chihuahua, is it possible for them to hack Instagram DMs? You see how that bitch left? I knew that was her. That's why I said, hey Chihuahua, I know that's you, bitch. Like, come on now. I know that's you. I know that's you. Get the fuck off my channel, bitch. I know that's you. You whack ass bitch. Get off my shit. Get off my dick. If I'm so evil, if I'm so this and that, get the fuck off my dick and let me do my fucking job, bitch. Bye. Bye, Chihuahua. Bye, bye, nigga. Bye, bye. Get the fuck off my shit, nigga. Anyways, police. Policias. Yes. Whoop, whoop. Okay, these people could be hearing a lot of sirens around them. Okay, some of these people are going to get arrested. They're going to get arrested, detained, questioned, interrogated. Okay, all right. Police, the policias. Okay, the police is going to pull up. All right, so some of these people here, they what I'm seeing. Okay, let me go ahead and clarify this a police card, because what I'm seeing here is that they take turns and there's some type of like Zoom conference and they tell certain people to go after certain people. Okay. And because they need to mimic that they need to fake their ascension. They need to fake their ascension. They need to fake their new beginning. So in order to do that, they need to see what the real niggas is talking about. They need to see what the real niggas is on. Okay, because they don't know what it's like to ascend. They don't know what it's like to heal from shit. They don't know, so they have to watch people like us. Okay, clarify the police, yes. You see, as soon as a monitoring spirit come in here, I know exactly who you are by your energy because you have a fucking spiritual stench. That's what these bitches don't realize, okay? They have a spiritual fucking stench, a spiritual odor. You bitches is rank. Rank pork, rank batihor, rank. Clarify the police, yes? So I know your nastiness, okay? Keeping a promise, okay? Somebody's trying to keep mum. Somebody gonna get arrested, but they're told not to snitch, not to say anything. So somebody in this karmic reader syndicate, they're gonna get arrested. They're gonna be locked up in the clicker, but they have to keep a promise not to give it away, not to give away the secret. Don't give it away, don't give it away, don't give it away now. Okay? But yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Getting a room. Okay, so this person, to these people, they're transients. These people are dusty ass transients. They don't have a stable home. They don't have a stable mind. Okay, these people are transients. Transient. I'm picking up on transients, drifter energy. They just bounce from place to place. They could be avoiding the law. They could be avoiding the feds. They could be avoiding CPS. Like they're just bouncing from place to place. Okay, hotel. That's what it says. Hotel, motel, business with pleasure. Not only they're living there, but they selling their pork over there too. Okay, I support sex worker rights, so I don't have nothing against that. This is the eighth house channel. Okay, so they probably do have some eighth house professions. These people do not have a steady home at all. Okay, they like to hop from Airbnb to Airbnb or hotel to hotel. Okay, all right, they're not very stable. Okay, they try to manufacture a lifestyle that does not exist. Okay, and it comes from stealing from other people. But like I said, every time they get something from you, they don't ever get to keep it. They never keep it. They don't know how to fucking keep it up. They don't know how to sustain whatever that they took from you. Okay. All right. These people have severe mental illnesses. I'm picking up on histrionic personality disorder. This is a personality disorder that involves people who are grandiose. People who think that they have relationships with people that they don't. They like to exaggerate relationships. Pretty much exaggerate every type of situation. These people really love attention, whether it's positive or negative. A lot of these people have comorbidities when it comes to their mental illness. So it could be narcissistic personality disorder coupled with HPD, histrionic personality disorder. Okay, some of these people have a lot of undiagnosed mental illness. Okay, some of them are past drug addicts. Okay, so I'm picking up on like transient drifter energy, dingy energy, like very dingy ass fucking energy with these people. They come from that. Like I feel like they come from a dingy ass fucking bloodline. They come from a bloodline full of thieves, skeezers, weirdos type people. And if they did have decent ancestors, they put them motherfuckers to shame. Them motherfuckers done walk away from their ass. They walked away from them like, oh, I can't even do it. This bitch that you attacking over here, I'm gonna be their fucking ancestor. Bitch, fuck you. I feel like a lot of their ancestors forfeit them for real. They're like, you are too much, bitch. I'm tired of keeping your ass up. Bitch, fuck you. I'm gonna just look after your child. If these people got kids, I'm gonna just look after your child or look after my grandbabies or whatever the innocent babies. But bitch, fuck you. You feel me? You better be lucky that they're even around. Okay. Some of these people, they have decent children. They have gifted children, and you know how it is. A lot of us spiritually gifted people, we came from bad families. They don't even realize that they are the bad family, and that their kids, their kids have the glow. If they have a kid, they have a child. That their kids, their pets, they have a glow, but they are going to be playing the role of the karmic family member, and they don't even know. Okay, we have running away and we have hater. So yeah, somebody is going to get word that police is after them. They're living in a hotel and they're going to be running away. All right, this person is like a hater. This person is like your number one hater, your main hater. Okay, so a lot of these karmic readers that are part of this syndicate right here, they are drifters, they are transients, they are scammers. Okay, they manufacture their gifts. Okay, by studying people that actually do have gifts. They study them for a long time, take their mannerisms, take their jokes, take everything, and then report on what they did, because they have to give away what they did. So you'll notice in their readings they will give away what they did. Listen to their voice inflections, listen to their tone of voice, listen to their choice of words. If you're a person on this channel, you're eighth houser, you know it. You know when a motherfucker is full of shit. Okay? It's just an inkling that we get. Like, I can listen to somebody and I'm like, I know you didn't come up with that because you're not that fucking smart and I know how you talk. You know what I'm saying? You listen to somebody for a little bit, you kind of know how they talk, but you can tell when somebody's about to quote stolen content or stolen work, or you could tell when people are about to quote stolen intellectual property because they're very grandiose about it. And they will have a pause, they will have dead air, and they will also stutter or stammer before they say before they quote you. Okay? That's how I feel like this person does. This person is a hater. This person watches you in the dark, late at night. This person will look you up and watch your videos, write down the things that you're saying. If you're going live, these people will go in and out of your live stream. These people are under dummy accounts, commenting under each other's accounts. That's why their accounts seem very bot-like. Some of them are bots, but some of them are them under dummy accounts, talking to each other because they're not going to do it under their main account. They like to screen record your readings and shit. I'm picking up on that too as well. They like to screen record your readings. And then some of them like to, they like to screen record your readings, write down the stuff that you say, and then like make a video off of it. Like I feel like if you come out with a let's say eighth house here, you come out with a 1 hour video type shit, right? You come out with a 1 hour video, they will be able to make several 10-minute videos or 5-minute videos just off of your content, just remixing your content. And then when you decide not to post, let's just say like 8,000, you decide not to post again. If you decide, okay, I'm not gonna post for a while, what are the first things these motherfuckers start doing? You could be not posting for a while. You could be not posting for a while because you're the same people that's stealing from you. This gonna be them on the video. Yeah, I'm getting that you're not posting anymore. Like you're not on social media like that. Um, I'm getting that you know you don't want to post anymore because you're afraid that people are going to steal your work or something like that. Like still put out your ideas, put out your creative ideas. Yeah, whatever that you're working on, you need to put it out there. Watch out for that. When them bitches be saying shit like that, I be like, bitch, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. I remember last year when I was doing what year was that? 2024. I was doing content vultures in 2024 and 2025 on my other channels. And I was catching these bitches. And one of them in particular was like, yeah, you don't want to post because people keep stealing. And she was smirking because she was one of them. People keep stealing. Well, it don't matter. I mean, you still got to do it anyway. Basically, she was saying you still got to do it anyway type shit. Oh, well, if they keep stealing for you, oh, well, like, you could be doing that. You could be not posting anymore because you're tired of people stealing. They think it's fucking funny. Fucking ugly ass bitch. Ugly ass Jabba the Hutt face ass bitch. It be the funny face looking bitches. Funny mirror, house of mirror face ass fucking bitches be saying the most shit. Fucking clown. But you'll notice that with people, like when you stop engaging, let's say that you take a break from social media, I feel like these people will go and try to find you on other platforms. People will start popping up in your suggested. I swear to God, bitch, that happened to me yesterday. People start popping up in your suggested because they want to know if you're posting on other platforms. They want to see if you're posting anything else that they can steal from. Okay? These people are having a hard time stealing. Yeah. Clarify hater. Yeah, so these people they're running away from the law. It says policias, right? Policias keeping a promise, getting a room, running away, and hater. So these people are gonna get caught up real soon. They're gonna get arrested or whatever the case is, and they're told to keep a promise, not to give it away, not to give away any information about this karmic reader syndicate, not to censor anybody else that's in the group. If you get caught, then you're just gonna have to just keep mum and I don't know nothing, I don't know type shit like that. Okay, like I said, they like to hack into devices. Before somebody came into my chat, came into my live stream, I knew who that was. As soon as I identified her energy, she hurried up and she gone. You feel me? You feel me? Because I know bitches' energy. Unlike you bitches, I don't fake my fucking gifts. I don't need to hack into people's shit to find out what the fuck they talking about just to make it seem like I know shit. I fucking know shit. That's why you bitches been on my dick since 2020 motherfucking 2. Probably 2021, bitch. Probably 2020. Motherfuckers been on my dick. Stealing. But you supposed to be this, you're supposed to be better, you're supposed to be a light worker, you're supposed to be this and that. Fuck that shit. You feel me? Fuck that. Let's go ahead and clarify the haters card. So these motherfuckers right here live there. Like I said, they're transients. They live in a hotel. They're constantly running away. They're running away from hotel to hotel, Airbnb to Airbnb. They're not stable. Their energy is not stable at all. Fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Okay? These people are also obsessed with your love life. They want to know who you fucking, who you sucking, who want to fucking suck you, who fucking suck you in the past. They worried about all that shit. Some of these people are sexually attracted to you. They don't like you. They stalk you. They cyber stalk you. But I'm getting that some of them are sexually attracted to you. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody that has like some of these people in this group. They have DL energy. If they're not open and out of the closet, they have DL energy for sure. They're obsessed with your love life, and whatever that they. I notice they like to read on your love life. You could be a person that's very private. You don't speak about things like that. You don't speak about your private life. And when you're a very private person, that's when they will try to divination rape you the most. That's when they'll try to divination rape you the most. Okay, you could be a person that don't give away your business like that. You don't talk. You don't talk about. Your personal financial business. You don't do that. You share what you want to share, but you don't like make it a thing to talk about your personal business all the damn time. These people are obsessed with that. So they're always constantly reading on what they think is your love life and this and that. They're worried about somebody coming into your life and blah blah blah. And whatever that, let's say that you are 8,000. Let's say that you are talking to somebody. Let's say you just met somebody and you're not saying anything. You're not even posting about it. Blah 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 blah. They're gonna try to tap into your energy to find out who you're talking to, who you're about to meet, this and that, and then they will hijack that story for themselves and be like, yeah, and they'll hijack their story for whatever that you're going through. They're gonna hijack that, excuse me, and turn it into a storyline for their reading. They like to use whatever that they're watching from your social media platform. Let's say on your social media platform, you went to a performance, you went to a concert. They're gonna be like, oh, you just came from a concert. You Let's say that you posted about your period. I remember one time I posted, I have cramps and da da da, and I did like a whole like TikTok compilation video on menstrual supremacy / menstrual empowerment. Go ahead and check out those videos. I have these videos on my channel, on this channel, on my main channel. It's on a playlist, menstrual supremacy / menstrual empowerment. Um, I remember like talking about it on my stuff, and the next this bitch talking about you could be having cramps right now. Like, bitch, get off my dick. Get the fuck off my dick, yo. Like, this is ridiculous. It's like, wow, multiple motherfuckers on your dick at the same time with a dry fishy pork, with a sour cocoa. Nasty bitches. They don't know what the fuck their toe is. They just found out about it like a week ago, a month ago, a couple months ago. You could tell bitches didn't grow up clean at all. Doing drugs. Yeah, these bitches are druggies. You'll notice that some of them like to slur their speech in their video. And it's not speech impediment. I'm talking down on people that have speech impediments and all that stuff like that. I feel like having a speech impediment is really actually low key a gift or whatever. Because people will love how you speak and, blah, 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 on some Macy Gray shit. But what I'm picking up on this doing drugs card, that's what they're doing. Yeah, they're transients. That's what I'm picking up on them. They're transients. A lot of them are drug addicts or former drug addicts and stuff like that. So they was sniffing, snorting, smoking that glass dick. Okay, all right. Some of them are selling they pork and they batiho so they can maintain their addictions or whatever. But yeah, they definitely come from like drugs, a druggy family, like you know what I'm saying. Every family has, their own little stuff, but I feel like they come from mainly from a family or a long line of transients, drifters, druggies, kind of like low life energy. They could be, I feel like a lot of these people are descendants of generational curses that they can't break themselves. And that's why they're sitting here, trying to take from others and shit like that, because they don't even know how to get out of this generational curse that they're in. But the generational curse has something to do with drugs, homelessness, and sexual trauma, and depression as well. Hmm. Clarify the doing drugs. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on them. Transient, drifter, energy, running from hotel to hotel, Airbnb to Airbnb, not very stable, doing illegal things, some type of scammery and stuff like that. Like they got their hands in many different pots. Okay, so after the doing drugs, we got the setting the record straight. Okay, so I feel like there's gonna be more people that's gonna speak out about people copying off of them, and then I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people that are cloaking under your energy, who's cosplaying as you, and they're gonna be talking about copying. So your copycats are gonna be talking about copying a whole lot this week. Every time you bring up what they're doing, they pretty much mimic your reactions, and then they perform it in front of their audience. I feel like they try to discourage their audience into supporting you. But with the twist of that is that a lot of your um, new followers or new subscribers or new clients, a lot of these people are going to be coming from their camp, okay, because they realized they were following a fraud. They started watching you and they started watching them, and they said, oh my gosh, this is where they've been getting it from the whole time. They were stealing from this person the whole time. Everything that I liked about this person, everything that I admired about this person, everything that I shout them out for actually came from this person's channel. Whoa. All right, there's some people that's kind of like that, okay? So somebody's gonna set the record straight here. Somebody develops pictures. I keep seeing red, like in a red room, developing pictures, putting pictures up. So somebody takes pictures. I'm picking up on like a private investigator, somebody that takes pictures with a Polaroid, and they go into they developing room. They're red, like it's a red colored red light developing room to develop pictures, Polaroid picture, and they putting up pictures. So these people are being watched and investigated here. Okay. Yeah, these people come from shitty bloodlines, like, you know what I'm saying? And anybody that was decent in their bloodline, it's like game over. Setting the record straight and game over. Yeah, they don't. It's like their best ancestors walked away from them and became yours. Their best spirit guides walked away from you and became yours. These people will try to work with deities and shit that you work with. They'll demonize your deities, but they're basically stealing from somebody that they don't agree with. Like if you don't agree with my spiritual path, why the fuck are you on my platform stealing my shit? You don't agree with my path because my path is not indoctrinated and religified like yours, but you love what the fuck I come up with. Well, you know what? The shit that I come up with comes from the darkness. You feel me? It comes from what I do. It comes from my practice. It comes from my spiritual team. Mine, not yours. My messages are for my collective. Okay? Not your collective. These people, they have fucked up their own collective. They misled their own collective. They feeding off of their collective. They fuck up their collective. So they'll take if you are a content creator, they're going to take your messages that you have for your collective, snatch that and put it on their platform for their fucking collective. Their unsuspected collective who don't even know what's going on. Some of them do, some of them don't. That's not for your collective, bitch. Your collective is going to get whatever the fuck you getting, which is nothing. Pure shit, pure bullshit. Setting the record straight, after that comes game over. So guess what? Yeah, game is over. It's donezo. The shit is done with. Clarify? The shit is done with now. There's gonna be more people coming forward to set the record straight. There's gonna be people that's gonna. There's gonna be vigilante trolls, and there's gonna be people that that were, like I said, avid supporters and watchers of these people. Sorry, I'm cracking my toes. I like cracking my toes. They are going to be average watchers and subscribers and stuff of these people. They're starting to kind of clap back on them. They may start coming out with live streams, or they may start coming out with their own content and saying, "Hey, this is what this person did to me. This is what this person did to me." Okay, they might be setting the record straight about that. Like I said, I want to get back. I want to go back to where I said that they were hacking into Instagram DMs. That was just before that monitoring spirit came into my live stream. Yes, they do that a lot too. I had Googled, is it possible? And they said yes. Meta had removed some type of encryption, um, has removed some type of encryption from the Instagram DMs. So it is possible for people to hack into your Instagram DMs, listen to your audio message, read your messages, and see what you're talking about. There were instances where I was speaking with someone, okay, and it would come up and show up in somebody's reading, okay. They will repeat something that I said to somebody in my Instagram DMs. I'm serious. They will repeat what I said in my Instagram. Me and this person, we be talking about certain stuff or whatever. Me and the people I'm cool with, they know who they are. Me and them, we be talking, on a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis, and we'll just share little things or whatever. And the stuff that we discuss and the stuff that we talk about, I mean, honestly, the audio clips that we give to each other, it would be an awesome podcast. Now, these people that are hacking into these devices, they're listening to us like a fucking podcast type shit. All right? They're listening because, well, you too quiet, bitch. You're not posting enough. So we got to do this. We got to do that. We got to find out, what you're talking about because we need some material. We can't think of anything right now, right? So they'll hack into your devices and they'll see what the fuck that you're talking about, what you on, and then they use it in their messages. This is why people think that they're so spiritually gifted. They're not spiritually gifted. They use invasive and intrusive technology to find out what you're saying and what you're doing and blah blah blah, and then they repeat it back to you. Okay. Now, other things that may seem like it applies, of course, it's a placebo effect. It's a coincidence. Doesn't mean that they're gifted. Okay. Game over. People are going to find out exactly where they get their information from. Setting the record straight and game over. Yeah, I feel like people are going to find out exactly what they've been doing. And they're going to start exposing them. These people are going to create their own platform. And they're going to say, you know what? I used to be a supporter of this person. This is what they did to me. This is what they did to me. Okay? The shit is done for. Especially after this person gets arrested. This person is avoiding arrest, trying to evade arrest. They're being watched by police. They're being watched by feds. They keep hopping from Airbnb to Airbnb, hotel to motel. I'm getting extended stays. Fake apology. When this person gets found out, when this person gets found out, they are going to come online and try to do a fake apology. They're going to come online and try to do a fake progressive message because they feel bad for misleading y'all. They don't give a fuck about misleading y'all. They're just trying to get a quick fucking buck. They don't give a fuck about misleading you guys. They don't even respect you guys enough to come up with their own fucking content. They don't respect you guys enough. If they cared about the collective, they would come up with their own fucking messages. They would channel their own messages. I have even did a video about nootropics and cognitive brain enhancement and things like that. Gold ormers. I even share the supplements and stuff that I take that helps me come up with these messages. Why the fuck can't these bitches that be stealing from my channel? I'm just saying, why can't they come up with their own shit? I give you guys how I be doing shit, low key, right? You can easily take some nootropics, go out there and meditate, take care of yourself, and you will get messages. But they're not getting messages. I'm telling you. Their spirit guides forfeited them. Their ancestors forfeited them. They don't have shit. They don't have nothing. They didn't even take the time to develop their gift. They're too busy trying to siphon off of other people's gifts and cosplay as somebody else. Cloak themselves under the energy of the person that they're stealing from. So that anytime that person they're stealing from says something, they come back behind that video and say the same fucking thing over and over. The shit don't fucking end. So when these people get found out, setting the record straight, game over, fake apology. When they find out, these people are going to come up with a fake ass fucking GPT. I'm getting chat GPT apology. They're going to come up with a fake ass fucking apology and shit. It's going to be a chat GPT type apology in here. Let's go ahead and clarify here. Set the intentions for your platform. Nobody will monetize off of your energy, right? Nobody will monetize off your energy. Set the intentions for your platform. You're going to have to do rituals over your platform because somebody's trying to keep you shadow banned, or somebody's trying to keep you small. They're trying to keep baby in the corner type shit. They're trying to keep you small because they fear that you're going to get bigger and you're going to get recognized for your work. And when you get recognized for your work, people are going to realize how many people have been stealing from you. They're going to realize that a whole community, a whole syndicate of karmic readers have been stealing from you. They don't want anybody to find out about it, but people are going to find out about it. Okay? Do you have anybody coming out? Like, let's say this 8,000, right? You don't have anybody. You could be a very ethical, gifted, and genuinely creative person. Nobody hasn't come out and said that you scammed them. Nobody hasn't come out, thank you, Spirit. Nobody can come out and say that you misled them in some kind of way and gave them bad advice. Nobody can say those things about you. That's why these people zero in on your content. That's why people are watching you. They're worried about people watching you. They're going to come to watch you just to make sure that enough people, they're going to come to watch you just to make sure people are not watching you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting. They want to keep baby in the corner type of energy. Okay? A lot of these people are unstable. A lot of these people don't have their kids. And if they do have their kids, they're not taking care of them. They're not paying them any mind. Their whole life is about fucking bloody YouTube. Don't want to hear it, and bad choices. Exactly. These people make bad choices in their lives. They claim to be divine feminine, divine masculine, and they make the most crappiest life choices. And I'm talking about they are repeat offenders. It's nothing wrong with making mistakes and learning from them, but they are repeat offenders. Okay? They are repeat offenders of the same fucking bad decisions that they made when they were in their 20s, when they were in their, when they were teenagers. Okay? Don't want to hear it, and bad choices. I feel like, okay, this comes out after fake apology. Another angle to this is that when they come out with this fake ass GPT apology, once they get, I feel like the walls are closing in on them, and they know that under this current planet transit, they're actually worried about the transit. Some of them will keep talking about it, but they're actually worried about the transit because it's going to reveal them. Their mask is going to fall. It's going to reveal them. Me, I'm not worried about shit like that because there is no mask for me. 8,000, there's no mask for you. So I don't feel like you guys are worried about it. But I feel like after this fake ass GPT apology that they're going to do publicly because they feel like they're being attacked, they're not being attacked. They're getting their karma for what they've done. They're getting their karma for misleading people, for targeting other content creators that didn't do anything to them, or other entrepreneurs that didn't do anything to them. After they come out with this fake ass GPT apology, people ain't gonna want to hear that shit. They don't give a fuck. They don't care because they sit there and they watched you make bad choice after bad choice after bad choice. And then these people that are doing this, these karmic readers, they make bad choices. They do not believe in what they say. They'll talk about certain stuff. They'll repeat what the real person is saying, what the real content creator is saying, but they don't really believe in what they're saying. Their actions don't even show it. That's how you know that they got it from somebody else. Because their actions, there's no actions behind the words. They're not living by what they say. They're not believing in what they say. They're just saying it just for clicks, views, likes, engagement, and for a bloody YouTube check or whatever social platform that they are. These viewers watch them continuously make bad choices and bad choices and bad choices. And they realize these readings ain't doing nothing for me. So they're going to start talking shit. They're going to be like, yo, your readings ain't doing shit for me. It's making shit worse. I feel like you flinging your shit on me. You flinging your caca on me. And that's what the fuck, that's what they doing. And that's what they doing. Flinging a caca on you. Flinging a boogers on you. They karmic boogers and karmic caca on you. That's what they doing. They watch them continuously make bad choices, evade responsibility and accountability for their actions. They're sitting back watching all that shit. So just imagine how angry these people are going to be when they find out that they were supporting going hard for a fraud. Okay? I'm hearing anonymous tip. They might start calling the authorities and making anonymous tips about this content creator. Like, oh, I know where hotel they stay at. They might start Googling pictures or whatever, da 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 da. And they might be leaving anonymous tips with police, with feds, and shit like that. Like, oh yeah, da da da, this is what they doing, da da da, woo woo, whatever. I used to follow them on this and that. I used to be a part of a group. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. These people make continuously bad choices. More on this karmic reader group, spirit. What else does the eighth house need to know? What else do we need to know about these people? You're going to see, I'm telling you, every time you come out with content, let's say you don't post for a minute, when you do post, they're on it like flies to shit. Whatever that you said in your fucking readings becomes one of their titles. They start to get you like that because they want to appeal to you. Please click on my video, watch my video. They want to appeal to you so that they can continuously feed off of your ass. Basically reflecting your energy right back at you. Mirroring your energy and reflecting it right back at you because it's not even fucking theirs. That's how they reel you in, by mirroring your ass, watching you, using you as an involuntary muse, and then putting up certain titles so they can bring you in, type shit. You'll know that these people are connected with each other by who they repost. It's a little tricky, but you'll know by who they repost. You'll also know that if you watch one video, look at the related videos, those are the people that are a part of their group too. Related videos. I'm picking up on that. Related videos. The algorithm is giving them away. I feel like the algorithm is snitching on these motherfuckers for real. The algorithm is snitching on them bitches for real. You watch one video and you'll see the related videos, and then you go to their page and they're all shouting each other out. That's how you fucking know. Okay? Some people do it to put somebody out there for the chopping block. All right, we got to check yourself. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Sit back and relax while all my niggas win. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. We got some daughters of Oshun up in here. Shout out to the daughters of the waters. I'm one of them. Yeah, we got something. Check yourself, okay? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Clarify. Somebody's looking over things. You could be seeing things through your mind's eye. People researching, people looking you up and shit like that. You're their favorite person to copy off of is what I'm picking up on. You're their favorite person. Clarify, check yourself. Depression, okay? This is like mental health check-in, all right? So, yeah. I want to see what's going on with you, 8th house. If you, yeah, there's definitely like checking in, a mental health check-in. I guess you could say this reading is for that. I just want to give you guys some encouragement. And I want to let you guys know that if you guys are going through this, take how it resonates. If it doesn't, just sit back and relax and just learn how the shit really go on this platform. This is how the shit really do be going on here. If you're planning on being a content creator, this is what you're gonna have to go through. If you genuinely have talents and you really are spiritually gifted, this is what you're gonna have to go through. Okay? So you guys are gonna be learning quite a bit. Okay, you have a lot of people that watch you. They go in and out your live stream. They go in and out your premieres. They don't say anything, but then as soon as Spirit nudges you to go to their platform, you'll see that they just went live. Like these people, they like to synchronize with your energy. If you go live, they'll go in and out your live stream. What's she talking about? What he talking about? And then they go in there. Okay, I'm gonna go live. I'm talking about that too. Like they go right behind you. These people will post right behind. That's how you can tell that they're stalking you. They're posting like literally right behind you or at the same time. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I know. These people need a mental health check-in. These people, a lot of these people have depression. I'm picking up on somebody that's going to have a real worst case of postpartum depression. They're going to have a real bad case of postpartum depression. Like on some Andrea Yates type shit. Some of these people have depression, manic depressive. And they just don't know how to manage it. A lot of them don't know how to manage their mental illnesses. They don't know how to manage it. Some of them are trying to manage it with drugs. That's why some of them will slur their speech in their videos because they are on some type of drugs, mind-altering drugs, or just like street drugs. I'm hearing Schedule 1. They're doing this to mask their depression. They act grandiose to kind of like mask their depression. Yeah, histrionic personality disorder. A lot of these people suffer from histrionic personality disorder coupled with narcissistic personality disorder. Okay, some of these people have borderline personality disorder as well. Kicked to the curb. They're going to be given their walking papers. We have, okay, they're going to be given their papers. I did say something about postpartum depression. I have expecting. Somebody's expecting. So somebody got kicked to the curb. Somebody that's pregnant, they got kicked to the curb. Okay. They've been given their walking papers or something like that. You're not even supposed to be doing shit like that when you're pregnant. These people, they're not spiritual like they think they is. Because if you spiritual or if you grew up in certain cultures, they would tell you you're not supposed to be doing certain shit when you're pregnant. You're not supposed to, you know, recording exactly. Yeah, these people are screen recording your recording at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they screen record your videos. They that much of a hater. They don't want to give you no views. They're gonna watch a video one time, screen record it, and then they're able to feed off of that video and make multiple content. It could be catchphrases and shit that you're using. They'll use that catchphrase as a title. They'll try to remix your catchphrase or something like that. Just something like that. Okay, we have divorce, breaking contract, and we got trash. Okay, some people are trashing documents here. Some of these karmic readers, if they're married, some of them are going to go through divorce. Okay, there's some type of contract breach or something like that. Some of them found something in the trash can. Okay, some of them could be throwing evidence away in the trash can. A lot of their relationships are suffering. They're not going to tell you that, but you'll notice that a lot of people that try to come at you, the reason why they're extra quiet is because they're getting their ass thrashed behind the scenes. Okay, because what they did to you, eighth houser, they did it to other people. They did it to other people before you, during you, after you. So they have multiple people after them. Okay, that's why they copy off of you. That's why they want to cloak under your energy because it's too hard to be themselves right now. It sucks to be them. Literally, it sucks to be them. It sucks to be them. So they have to cloak under your energy to try to distract people so that they don't really catch on to what they're doing, and they're trying to cloak under your energy because they're hoping that it'll get them out of their karma. Okay, so a lot of their relationships are suffering. If they're married, their marriages are suffering. They're gonna get kicked to the curb, and this might happen right after they're pregnant. Okay, I'm also picking up on postpartum depression too. Okay, so somebody's giving their walking papers, and their shit is trashed outside. That's what I'm seeing here. Divorce, breaking contract, trash, throwing away, getting rid of, tossing out. So somebody's tossing out their shit, get the fuck out of my house type shit. So they're having a lot of relationship problems. That's what the fuck they get. Because they're so fucking worried. They're so worried about what other people got going on in their fucking lives. Good. They're losing what's going on in their lives. You too worried about other people's fucking life. What's coming in, what's not, whatever. And you ain't even keeping an eye on your own shit. You're not even keeping an eye on your own personal life. So a lot of their personal lives are suffering. Okay? Some of their spouses, significant others, or loved ones told them to get off the fucking internet. That's why they ain't been on the internet in a minute. They told them get off the fucking internet. I feel like some of them got an ultimatum like get off of the internet. Ever since you've been going on the internet, acting the way that you've been acting, shit's been happening in this house. We're being haunted in this house. Get off the fucking computer. That's what I'm getting. And it could be a divorce because of that. Yeah. Because I feel like these karmic readers, they don't give a fuck what family member suffers, who family members got to drop dead in their family. They don't give a fuck about their loved ones. If you doing the shit that you're doing, you don't give a fuck about your loved ones, dog. You don't. So these loved ones are getting fed up with them. So they're having problems, in their personal lives. Their loved ones are getting fed up with them. Like, damn, bitch. Ever since you've been online doing this shit to people, look what's going on with us. Look what's happening with us. Look what's happening with me at school. Look what's happening with me at work. Get off the fucking computer. Some of these people were given ultimatums like, get off of the fucking computer. Stop doing this. Whoever that you're attacking online. Like, I feel like these loved ones are finding out that they're not victims. They could have lied to their loved ones and be like, yeah, these people are picking on me online. These people are harassing me and da-da-da-da. And they was full of bullshit. But they end up doing their research. I feel like their loved ones, they end up doing the research and they end up finding out that their loved one is actually the culprit of all of this. I could feel like they were binge watching. Like if you were exposing it and setting the record straight Eighth house, I feel like they were binge watching and they were watching. They said, damn. So my loved one, the karmic reader, they're the ones that's doing this shit. And I found the person. I just found the people that they were doing it to. That's why shit been happening at this house. That's why everything is fucked up. You know? They're starting to put the pieces together. So yeah, a lot of them are gonna be like, bitch, get the fuck out of my house. They're gonna trash your shit. Bye, 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 nigga, bye, bye, bitch, get out of here. All right. This shit getting real nasty. Yep. So every area that they try to attack in your life, that's where it's hitting them. Their loved ones is tired of they shit. Their loved ones are tired of being used as fucking collateral for their imaginary spiritual wars. They tired of suffering for it. Now they finding out like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Some of these people might come to you as a client. Yes, 8,000. Some of these people are going to come to you as a client. And these are the loved ones of the people that attacked you. And they're going to come to you on some olive branch shit like, my bad, I didn't know that they were capable of doing this. I didn't know this is how they act online. Or, that type shit. Or they could be like, wow, I didn't know that they were doing this. You know, this is how they act in my personal life, and I can't believe they're doing it. I apologize for what they done. And they may want to try to like patronize your business. So I mean, you properly vet that situation. But I feel like some of these future clients are people that used to be up underneath them. These karmic readers, people that believed in them because they thought that they were you. People that believed in them and shit. Their loved ones. They're tired of being used as collateral. They're tired of being used as casualties because these people don't give a fuck about their loved ones. They don't. If you did give a little fuck about your loved ones, you wouldn't be doing the shit that you're doing because you don't want the shit to backfire and happen to your family. Thank you, Spirit. That's how motherfuckers be getting dropped dead and all this other shit or whatever. And certain shit will happen in their lives to people that they're very close to because of the shit that they're doing. That's why it's important to be careful of who you so associate with and to always keep up your spiritual maintenance and protect yourself because you can catch a spiritual stray from somebody that's close to you because of the evil that they're doing behind your back. You could pay for it and don't even know that you're paying for it. You understand? You could pay for some shit and the shit will ricochet off of them and go on to you and end up hurting you because you're fucking associated with them. You get me? Clarify divorce and trash. Because, yeah, these bitches is basura, 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 basura. I remember saying that online. Everybody started saying it too. I'm telling you. But they swear up and down that you this and that, eighth houser. You be coming up with all kind of shit. And they be swearing up and down that you're a nobody and that you're evil and you're this and that. It's just a campaign to keep you from not being discovered. But you already being discovered. People already know who you are. They keep tapping into you. You got multiple people doing it. They know who you are. They just trying to keep baby in the corner because they scared. They know everybody gonna find out where they get it from. Clarify. Investigating. So then there's an investigation. I did say earlier. I picked up early in the reading that there's a private investigator, somebody that uses Polaroid pictures. They're very classic Columbo type of nigga. They use they actually still go to the pharmacy and get those Kodak pictures. The Kodak picture things that we used to get, the Polaroids. They had the 27 pictures and shit. Yeah, this person takes regular pictures and they develop them. They develop their own pictures. I'm seeing a red room. They're developing their own pictures. Red room, red rum. They could also be investigating a murder as well. Yeah, some of these people are investigated for murder. These karmic readers. They be investigated. They being investigated. They being watched. Okay, by like a private eye. Somebody that takes pictures and develops them. Okay. This private investigator also has a spiritual gift as well. So not only they're an investigator like in the physical sense, like Columbo type shit, but they also have a spiritual gift as well. Okay. We have sex shop here. They could be following a karmic reader to a sex shop, taking pictures. These people have some type of like, sexual kinks. things like that. They get sadistic pleasure out of trying to make their targeted individuals angry. They love going back and forth with the target individual. I did pick up on like DL energy and shit. So they get some type of like sexual sadistic gratification off of your like maybe you could be angry and you go off on them or you clap back or whatever. Like they love your responses because they get to act it out. I feel like when you cuss them out, they be acting it out. They reenact it in their minds and they try to pretend like they're you in this situation. These people are fucking sick. They have sexual deviancy. A lot of them have the spirit of perversion. I'm picking up on. These people are DL. They have the spirit of perversion. They get a sadistic sexual pleasure out of targeting the targeted individual or getting a reaction of the targeted individual. They're literally obsessed with them. That's why they're reading on their love life because some of these people are actually secretly in love with you. 8,000, like they're secretly in love with you. That's what they're worried about your love life and who's coming in, who's not. Da da da. That's why they don't want you to have a love life. Some of these people are secretly in love with you. Okay. So they don't want anything to go wrong, anything to go right in your love life because they want to be with you. Okay. This is a sexual obsession. Yep. Very insecure. That's what I'm picking up on here. These people are extremely insecure about their lives. Okay. They don't come from anything. They come from druggies, skeezers, and weirdos. That's their bloodline. Druggies, skeezers, weirdos, losers, just weak ass motherfuckers. They have weak DNA, weak bloodline. That's why they're obsessed with your bloodline. They want to swap bloodlines. I picked up on the energy that they want to swap bloodlines. That's how desperate they are. They want not only want to swap energy or swap destinies, they going further than that. They want to swap bloodlines. Okay, these people want to swap bloodlines. Bugaboo. Yeah, these people want to swap bloodlines here. They're definitely a bugaboo in your energy for real. Okay, remember Bugaboo, the song by Destiny's Child? Yeah, you are. Yeah, they want to take your destiny. They want that. So they're definitely a bugaboo in your energy here. This person could be very small minded. Some of these people are small minded. Some of these people are small minded. They come from small towns. Their world is very small. They're very small, very close minded. They can have a problem with you because you may have like a culture or ethnicity that's different from theirs or something like that. You may have a culture that's outside of America. They don't like you because of that. All right. You could be targeted also because of that as well. Okay. You have this like a global citizen type of energy. You have this like foreign type of energy, you know. Even if you grew up in America, like you just attract a lot of foreign people. You attract a lot of international energy, or you could have like a foreign background. Your family could be from somewhere. Your parents, your grandparents, great grandparents could be from somewhere. You could have got married into a family that's from another culture, and you like you became culturized. You blended yourself, absorbed yourself into their culture, and people don't like that about you. They don't like the fact that you're like culturally versatile. They're very jealous about that. Red lipstick stains here. Okay, they're jealous of your beauty, your magnetism here. Okay, your confidence. A lot of these people have love problems, so whenever they have love problems, they take it out on the collective. Whenever they have money problems, I feel like they take it out on the collective. Their love lives are suffering, so therefore they're taking it out on everybody. Yeah, red lipstick stains and tired of the drama. Okay, they could be dealing with infidelity. These people have a very small world. They think that you value the things that they value, and you don't. You don't give a fuck. They like to do false comparisons. They live in a very small town or they live in a very small world. Their world is very small and they're stuck in the old times. They can't, yeah. And they think that the things that hurt them, the things that will crush them, they think that it will crush you. It won't because you don't live by the same standards and the same rules that they abide by. Okay? I get that you're like an eclectic type of person. You're an alternative person. You live an alternative lifestyle to some degree. You live an alternative lifestyle, 8,000. All right, let's see here. All right, that's enough of the oracle cards there. So we done got all up in a motherfucking business, bitch. All up in your business. All up in your business. Yeah. And confirmation, people are going to try to steal from this message too, but I already sent the intention that you will have a bad VB. BV. And if you a nigga, you gonna fuck the dirtiest bitch and you gonna get motherfucking yeast infection, trichomoniasis, okay? You gonna get a horrible, 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 horrible fucking genital infection. You gonna have a spiritual fucking stench. Anybody that's still my messages from this fucking reading, bitch. How about that? We setting that fucking intention. Set the intention with your channel too, eighth houser. Make your declarations. Okay? That's what I'm picking up on. You gotta do some protection rituals on your channel. Cause they trying to keep baby in the corner type shit. So they can continuously feed off of you. And they're gonna bring it up in their reading. The same ones that's doing it to you, they're gonna bring it up in the reading. That's how fucking psychotic and sadistic that they are. Alright? Judgment for the Queen of Cups. Or judgment for a Queen of Cups. Okay? Judgment is being called on these people. You see it coming, they don't. They're too grandiose. They're too pretentious to see what's ahead. These people are on autopilot. They're so used to faking their gifts, they actually think they fucking have a gift. They think that they have your gift. They think that they're gifted like you. They're not. No, they're not. They're not gifted at all. That's why they're always stuck in the same loops, doing the same type of readings over and over again. That's why they try to reinvent themselves every 3 months after doing the same shit that they've been doing. It's false reinvention, false ascension. Everything is fake about them. Their fans and sit back and watch them contradict themselves on a weekly and monthly basis. Watch them act a fool, then they disappear, then they come back 3 months later. Oh, I've changed, I've ascended, I did this, I did that, and then they regress right back to the same fucking bullshit that they did the year before and the year before that. These people are stuck in a loop. Clarify the judgment in the Queen of Cups. Daughters of the Waters and Airbenders. So we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords here. Clarify the Queen of Swords. The judgment is going to be that they're going to, the thing is that they're going to be exposed and they're going to face their own reckoning when it comes to their emotional connections, their personal lives here. Okay, their mental health. They're going to suffer with their mental health as well. With this Queen of Swords here, they're going to be put out there in front of everybody. They're going to be known as a liar. Eighth houser, you have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords energy. On the other hand, you know when you see shit coming, you don't say anything. You let them remain cocky. You let them talk their shit because you already know what's coming around the bend. They don't know anything. That's why they keep watching you to see what's next. That's why. Okay? They keep watching you to see what's next. They don't know what's next. They're watching the targeted individual because they need to know their fate. That's why. They're watching the targeted individual because they need to know their fate. I'm telling you what it is, bitch, right now. If you're listening, I'm telling you right now what your fucking fate is, bitch. I'm telling you. You're stuck in a loop, bitch. That's your fate. You're a loopy bitch, a loopy, groupie ass bitch, and you're always gonna fucking be that. You're always gonna be that, okay? Always gonna be that. I bet you after I get off this live stream right now, mind control over Debo type shit. I bet you after I get off this live stream right now, a bitch that's always on my dick is gonna be just getting off her live stream or just started her live stream. How much you bet? There's several live streams going on right now, repeating what I'm saying probably. Or they're about to go live right after me, or they're about to post a community post right after me, or they're about to post a video right after me, and they're going to take whatever that I said in this video and make it into a title of their video. So if you watch me, you'll get it. You'll understand. You know what I'm saying? We have the Ace of Wands here. New energy. That's what they're after is your Ace of Wands, your creativity. We have justice. Justice is going to be in your favor here. Like I've been saying, They are obsessed with your creativity. They are obsessed to see what's coming up next. They don't know what is next. Okay, we have judgment, we have justice, we have Ace of Wands here. So they're after your creativity, they're after your personal power. Okay, they're not going to get it. Okay, there's going to be justice. Okay, justice here in your favor. These people are all there. These people are only care about aesthetic. This could be Libra energy. All they care about is aesthetic, no substance. These people, they have the aesthetic down, but they have no fucking substance. They use the aesthetic to draw people in. The aesthetics of their channel or how they adorn themselves, they use that to draw people in, but there's nothing behind that. They have no substance. They get their substance from you, eighth houser. They don't have any substance. They're just a fucking social media caricature or a caricature from something that they learned from a reality TV show. It's something like that. They're literally social media caricatures and they don't have any substance. No substance whatsoever. That's why they stalk you, because they need to know what substance feels like, what it looks like. Okay? These people have a nasty spiritual stench, a nasty spiritual odor that brings about flies, vermin, rats, things like that. You know, like vermin, like parasites. Clarify the justice card. Seven of Wands, yeah. So some people are going to be very upset with this message and may try to, like, you know, may try to retaliate, catch themselves trying to retaliate, but you're going to catch it. You always do, eighth houser. We always know the plots before everybody else. Why you think everybody like watching us and seeing what the fuck we talking about? Because they know that we pick up on shit. We pick up on the shit that everybody be doing. They don't like that. They love it, but they don't like it. They love it, but they don't like it. They love it because they're able to steal from you. Like, oh, cool, more for me to copy. And but they don't like it because you're calling their ass out at the fucking same time. They're ashamed that they even have to steal from you. They're ashamed. But they're not going to tell their crowd that, though. They're not going to tell their crowd that. They're not going to tell their audience that. But their audience is turning against them, eighth houses, so don't worry. Their audience is turning against them. They might try to plan an attack, eighth houser, but you're going to land right on your motherfucking feet. They may try to spiritually jump you. As you're connecting all the dots together, they may try to spiritually jump you. But you have a protective fortress around you, Four of Pentacles. So Seven of Wands to the Four of Pentacles. They're not going to be able to touch you. They're going to try to collectively do spell work or collectively evil eye you. They may try to collectively impose on you energetically in some kind of way. And you're going to land right on your motherfucking feet. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody trying to jump you, right? They're trying to spiritually jump you, but you land right on your feet and you beat the fuck out their asses. You take one bitch and you fuck their asses up and everybody else back down. You fuck the leader up, you fuck the biggest one up, and everybody else back up. Like, oh shit. Yeah, bitch, oh shit. Bye, bye, nigga. Well, so yeah, Seven of Wands. So yeah, you land on your motherfucking feet. Like, bitch, what the fuck is this? You land on your feet. Four of Pentacles. You have a protective fortress around you. Okay, you are protected. 444. You can be seeing a lot of 444s, a lot of sevens. They know that you are on a higher level. You're up on the next level. They know that about you. That's why they keep watching you. That's why they keep quoting you. That's why they keep making subliminals about you. That's why they watch you 24/7. That's why they pay watchdogs to watch you. They literally have watchdogs that aren't even in the group, but on the fringes of the group that want to be a part of the group. Four of Cups. Yeah, you could be seeing out of 444. You're not paying these people no mind, like tunnel vision. You're so bored with them, like that's what I'm picking up on. You guys are so bored with them. They're so boring. It's so monotonous. They do the same thing every time. They're loopy hoes. They don't know that they in a loop. You know what I'm saying? They loopy hoes and they groupie hoes. They don't know that they're in a loop. You know that. So you just be like, wow, they're pathetic. You just sitting there watching it. Like, you be minding your own business and just doing your own work. You're not paying attention to any of their little cat calls or their little childish attempts to try to get attention or acknowledgement from you. They really think highly of you. And I did pick up on that they are sexually attracted to you. And yeah, they're sexually attracted to you. Some of them are actually in love with you. Okay. But they know that you will never fuck with them. They watch you so much, they feel like they know you. They feel like they are you. Um, I feel like these people like to use your energy outside of the internet too. Like, if you're on social media, I feel like these karmic readers, they use your energy to attract people in their personal lives. And when that shit wears the fuck off, and these people wake up and they look at them, they like, ugh, who the fuck is this person? They feel like they laying next to Sasquatch or something. They use your energy to try to attract things. They try to use your energy, your personality, to try to. Let's say it's like a karmic reader is a woman, right? And she's stalking you, she watching you, she quoting you like back to back. Been doing this shit for years, you know. She could have been using your energy and your personality to attract certain guys to them in their personal life. And they may have gotten away with it for a little bit, but then when that shit wear off, when the glamour magic wear off or whatever, these guys start treating them like shit. Like, why am I even here? How did I even get here? How did I get in this bed? How did I even get this? Like, what the fuck? How did I fucking get here? I feel like a lot of their shit is kind of wearing off. If they did some type of love magic or whatever, I feel like a lot of that shit is wearing out. If they try to cloak in your energy in order to attract somebody, like they took on your entire persona and they tried to wear your persona offline to attract a man or whatever, a woman, whatever that you're into, I feel like they'll be like, they're waking up to them like, who the fuck is this person? Who the fuck is you? Like, I thought that you were this. I thought you. No, they stole it from somebody else. Now this person, they fell in love with that energy. You got people that are in love with your energy. They don't even know who you are because people are using your fucking energy. They don't even know. They fell in love with your energy and they haven't even fucking met you. They don't even know who you are. You understand? They don't even know who you are because you got you. They fell in love with somebody that was cloaking in your energy. They fell in love with somebody that was literally cosplaying as you. So they're gonna go and they're gonna seek that energy, and some of them will find it. They will find out the source of that energy. They're gonna have dreams, and they're gonna find out. So you may have dream about strangers. Some of those strangers that you dream about are people that are in these people's lives that they've been lying to. They've been acting like you to them. They're gonna find your real energy in the dream world, in the astral world. You're gonna meet these people in the astral world. Okay, you're gonna meet them because they fell in love with your energy, who you truly are, or you know what I'm saying. Like they took a liking to you, so they're like, okay, I need to see where's this energy because it's not them. So where's the energy coming from? It's gonna come to them in the dream. This is who the person is. So these people are gonna be directed to. There's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be a lot of people that have been misdirected by these karmic readers are gonna be redirected to you. You understand me? They're gonna be redirected to you. They're gonna find out the source. Okay. So, like I said, in essence, they use your energy to attract people. They try to mimic your personal magnetism in hopes that they can get the same results out there in the world. When that shit wears the fuck off, these people will look at them with disgust, with hostility. Who the fuck is this person? Who the fuck are you? They're gonna find out who this energy is through the dream world, through the dream state. They're gonna find out who this energy is because that's what they fell in love with. That's what they grow respect for. So they're gonna find you in that dream world. So don't be surprised if you end up dreaming strangers and things like that. These are people who want to see where the energy came from. They're around that karmic reader who's using your energy, so they want to find out who is the sole owner or the originator of this energy, and they're gonna find out in the dream state. They might, give you their respect in the dream state or talk to you or something like that or whatever. Or, like, whoa, okay, I know, type shit. Like, oh, okay, this is the source right here. This is who they've been stealing from. Okay, you're very ho hum about these people. You don't really pay these people any mind. They're very ho hum. They're very boring, very monotonous. Yeah, you just be chilling. Four cups, four swords. So we have the four of pentacles, four cups, four swords. So we have 444 in the energy. I'm gonna leave it right there. This is it. Yeah, 444. Okay, you could be seeing a lot of 444s here. All right, you're going in the right direction. You are protected. You're guided. You're going to the right direction here. That's why they are on you so tough because you really do have it. They talk about it in their readings, but they never lived it, and it's never going to apply to them. It's about you. Okay, it's about you. They're using your life as a storyline. They're using your gifts as their gifts. Because they're never going to have it. And this is the bloodline that they come from. The people, their ancestors did the same thing. This is where they come from. They don't have warriors in their bloodline. You know what I'm saying? They got coons in their bloodline. They got weak ass motherfuckers in their bloodline. They don't have a strong. They don't come from warriors. Okay, they don't come from that. They come from skeezers and fucking weirdos, transients, druggies. You know, they're not breaking generational curses. They're reinforcing them. All right. So Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Four of Swords. You just chilling. Like honestly, you just chilling. Like I said in the dream state. I was just talking about the dream state. So this could be in the dream state through meditation that you're going to see these people. People are being redirected towards you. Everybody's going to be redirected towards the originator. The people that have been misdirected by the karmic readers in this karmic reader syndicate are going to be redirected to the originator. Okay, 444. Okay, Four of Pentacles. You have a spiritual fortress surrounding you. Are protected. You're good. You're being guided to hone it in again. I feel like you have to constantly hone it in, pull your energy back. You have to constantly go through hermit mode. Another angle to this, I feel like a lot of them are obsessed with hermit energy. That's Virgo. A lot of them are obsessed with hermit energy. They are obsessed with hermit energy. Obsessed with it. Okay? So you may find yourself always having to hone it in, always having to pull your energy back, hone it in, go underground. You're always forced to go under the ground. Always forced to do that because of people always, because of you being a targeted individual to these people. It's like you're their favorite targeted individuals. You know, you're their favorite. You're one of their favorites. Like they ate up off of you. They monetized off of you. That's why you're noticing that certain readers and stuff are getting demonetized. They're not getting that much views and engagement no more because everything the well is running dry. A lot of them been feeding off of you by since the pandemic days. As far as the pandemic days, yes, 2020, 2021, 2022 significant. That was a charlatan's paradise, the pandemic. That was a charlatan's paradise. I feel like a lot of you guys had started your platforms around that time or just before or maybe the year before that. Like, or some of you guys have been on here for a while, but I feel like these people have been watching you and making you target individuals since 2020, 2021, 2022, since the pandemic years. Okay? So you just been chilling. Honestly, you just like, you're chilling, you just minding your own business. You're just like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing here. Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. You know, you just kind of bored with them. Like they're very monotonous. You already know that these people are in loops or whatever, and you're protected from them trying to throw you in because they want you to be in the loop with them, and you're not. Okay, they want you to be in the loop with them. Okay, you're healing away from them. You're transcending away from them. They don't like that. So the first thing you're gonna do is try to mimic it. Okay, you and your collective, you guys are actually going places. You guys are actually ascending. Their collectives are stuck in a loop, just along with them. So that's why they try to steal your messages and get and pawn it off to their collective. But it's never going to manifest with their collective because it's not their message and it's not coming from them. It's not going to manifest for their collective. It's going to manifest for your collective, eighth houser. It's going to manifest for you and your collective, not for them and their collective. Their collective is damned. Their collective is just like them, stuck in fucking loops. Okay? They're not having a good handle on their mental health. Their collectives are damned. So you don't want to be a part of that. But some of these people are going to break free from them and start exposing them, and they're going to be redirected towards you and people like you. So be prepared for that. All right, guys. So I'm gonna get up off of here. I've been on here long enough. I got some things to do. Glad I got it out my chest. So as an eighth houser, I just want to tell you guys, do whatever that you feel that is guided to do. A lot of your ministry and a lot of your creative works and spiritual works, you guys do a lot of it on the streets. These people are so obsessed with the online and social media and the digital world, but you guys do real spiritual work on the streets, just with the little things that you do and shit like that, and the big things that you do. So continue working on your passion projects. Continue, taking care of yourself, keeping up with your spiritual hygiene or your spiritual maintenance. Very, very important. Okay. Limit your interactions with people. You may need to do a clean sweep of your social media. Um, or whatever like that. Some of you guys may be taking social media breaks because you guys want to starve people out of your energy and wean them off of your energy. So you may stop posting on social media for a couple of months, just to get people out of your energy. And during this time, you're going to have a lot of people just honing in. They're going to try to catcall you with readings saying, oh, you're too quiet. Oh, you're not posting. Oh, don't pay attention to that. Just let that be confirmation that those are the ones that are stealing from you and that are part of this karmic reader syndicate. So if you start going, let's say you go quiet, eighth houser, for the next couple of months, you go quiet, right? Let's say you go quiet for like 3 months, 3 to 6 months. Pay attention to readers, karmic readers who are talking about, oh yeah, you're too quiet. You need to create more. You need to post more. You haven't been posted for a while. Your energy is very hard to get into. You're unreadable. People can't keep up with you. Just watch out for readings like that. It's basically them speaking for themselves and saying, "Bitch, where the fuck is you at? We need you to post something. I need to look smart to my crowd. Where are you? Like, we need you, bitch." All right, so just be careful about shit like that. But you'll know. But if you hear it, if you hear it, you'll be like, oh, so you one of them too. Like you'll be able to like get confirmation from that. So you may have to like get off of social media and slowly wean yourself off of social media, for a little bit. And it's such a shame because I do feel like there are people that enjoy your content. There are people that really do enjoy your content. You have silent supporters as well, not just silent haters. And I feel like there are people that do support your content or whatever. And it's a shame that they won't be able to enjoy you as often as they want to because of what's going on. But I feel like your real supporters will understand, and if they want access to your teachings and what you have, they will do what they got to do to they'll do their due diligence to stay in contact with you and even support some of your older projects. I'm also picking up that some of these people will be looking at your older videos from 2 3 years ago, and they're copying off of who you were in those years. So like I'm getting like, okay, I'm getting that they watch videos from when they first started making you a targeted individual, when they first started stalking you. I feel like they're watching old videos, old readings, and old channeling videos that you did from 2 3 4 5 years ago, and they're also like kind of remixing that and putting that into messages right now. I feel like a lot of them are recycling your old work, quoting your old work, recycling your old persona, um, or whatever energy that you had 5 6 7 years ago. I feel like they are operating under that energy as well. So some of these people are actually digging in the crates, digging in the archives I'm getting of your past work, so that they can eat off of that. So if you stop posting for 3 to 6 months, let's say you say, let me just stop posting. I'm tired. I gotta get these motherfuckers off my energy. I'm gonna stop posting. They're gonna start going through your old work. They're gonna start looking at you from multiple platforms. They're gonna go from Facebook to Twitter to Instagram, wherever that you at, and they're gonna start scrolling, right? In order to find like old content of what you did, and then they're going to start using your old content and recycling that. Okay, these people recycle their messages over and over again. They come up with the same messages every other 3 to 6 months, and a lot of the people don't really pay attention or whatever. But eighth houses, we pay attention to all that shit. So yeah, make sure that that you're safeguarding your work and shit like that. Be aware of that. That they're gonna try to operate how you were 5 years ago. They're gonna try to eat off of whatever energy that you had, whatever creations that you made in the previous years. They're going to try to recycle it and bring it back up again using old personas, old lingo, old like stuff that you ain't even worried about because you're a highly creative person, so you're always creating things. They're gonna go after your older creations when you stop posting new ones. Okay, so be aware of that. All right, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to encourage my eighth house. I just want to let them know what the fuck is going on, letting you guys know what's going on with me too as well. And like I said, do what you're guided to do. Continue to take care of yourself. Okay. Um, yeah, continue to take care of yourself. Like these people are really scared of you. They're scared of your trajectory. They're scared of how they're scared of you getting the recognition and notoriety that you deserve. They're banking on you not doing it because that would be the end of them. It would be game over. Just like we put up in the reading, it would be game over. Okay. And that's what they don't want. But that's what's going to happen anyway. So you may be guided to kind of pull away from the scene for a little bit again, and you're going to be forced to do it again to save your own energy. But yeah, some of you guys will be forced to do it, and some of you guys are going to be going to maybe other platforms and trying your luck over there. Okay, because every platform has a different energy. So try to do that too as well. A lot of your ministries and the things that you do, your creative works, you guys make a huge impact outside of social media. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to focus on making an impact in the outside world. 144, as I say this, so you guys are definitely a part of the 144K. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next motherfucking live stream. Peace out. Goddess of you, goddess of me. Bye.